Just a little more than 2 months after UH Athletics Director David Matlin announced he will step down at the end of the school year, the search continues for his replacement. But today, a group of former UH athletes and coaches said the 7-member committee tasked with recommending the next AD is severely lacking. Howard Dashevsky has more.
In a letter delivered to UH President David Lassner today, the group says the committee, as it stands now, lacks diversity, stating, "There are no Polynesian or African American advisory members."
I'm sure they're very good people, very, very solid individuals. My problem with the committee is it's not representative of the student-athlete population that's at the University of Hawaii.
Former UH basketball player, now broadcaster, Artie Wilson is one of more than 24 people to sign the letter. The group claims the search committee should include people who better reflect the program and the state.
Well, when I look at the recruit class that Timmy Chang and his staff put together, it's probably 75 to 80% Polynesian or African American.
Among others who signed on, 4-time Super Bowl champion Jesse Sapolu and Rick Blangiardi, who signed the letter not as the mayor, but as a former University of Hawaii player and coach.
The leadership of which the athletics director is responsible for of this program on where it sits today on a going forward basis, given the competitive realm of Division I athletics, is extremely important.
Blangiardi also laments the lack of anybody with a football background involved in the process, and many others have also expressed concern over the qualifications needed, specifically a minimum of 3 years collegiate athletics administration, which they say would disqualify too many potential candidates with strong public or private sector credentials.
Yeah, I think the University of Hawaii football program is probably in its most precarious state since I can remember. We're simply asking for an expansion, so at the end of the day, we can find out in the spirit of what we need that ultimately that will lead to the best possible person.
In a statement, the University of Hawaii told us the petition expresses heartfelt concerns and accurately notes certain demographic gaps in membership. They went on to say the university will be reviewing the gaps identified in the petition with consideration of a modest expansion of membership. The application period for the job closes a week from today. To see the selection committee as well as the letter delivered to President Lassner, visit our website at khon2.com. Howard Dashevsky, KHON2 News, working for Hawaii.